Welcome to MU Focus Football News on April 14th. In today's bulletin, here are the standout headlines. Manchester United hit with another blow from the FA after Lisandro's reckless red card. Mainoo's absence completely breaks Michael Carrick's system. Casemiro's final contradictory dance at Old Trafford. And now, here are the full details. Manchester United hit with another blow from the FA after Lisandro's reckless red card. Ladies and gentlemen, the Argentine centre-back was sent off in the 56th minute after VR identified an incident involving Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Replays showed that Martinez had pulled the Leeds forward's hair during an aerial challenge. Calvert-Lewin then reported the incident to referee Paul Tierney. The official reviewed the footage on the monitor and decided to issue a straight red card to Martinez for violent conduct, in full accordance with the laws of the game. With this suspension, Martinez is certain to miss 3 matches and will be unavailable for key clashes against Chelsea, Brentford, and Liverpool. However, Manchester United could also be without another key player in the upcoming fixture against Chelsea on April 18th. In the most recent match prior to the Leeds encounter, the Red Devils drew 2-2 away at Bournemouth, where Harry Maguire received a red card after fouling Evanilson, resulting in a penalty for the home side. That incident was deemed to have denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity, an offense that typically carries a one-match suspension. However, Maguire has also been charged by the FA for improper conduct, having allegedly used abusive or disrespectful language towards the 4th official after being sent off. This means his punishment could be extended, putting him at further risk of missing the clash against Chelsea. If that scenario unfolds, manager Michael Carrick will face a serious dilemma at centre-back. Matthijs de Ligt is still recovering from a back injury, meaning United may have to rely on the very young defensive pairing of Lenny Yoro and Aidan Heaven at Stamford Bridge. The FA statement clearly read, Harry Maguire has been charged following his sending off in the 78th minute during the fixture between Man United and Bournemouth on March 20th. The defender is alleged to have acted in an improper manner and/or used abusive language towards a match official after his dismissal. Regarding Martinez's red card against Leeds, Carrick described the decision as shocking and one of the worst I've ever seen. Despite still sitting third in the table, Manchester United have missed the chance to widen the gap in the race for a Champions League place. Mainoo's absence completely breaks Michael Carrick's system. A forgettable night at the Theatre of Dreams ended in the worst possible fashion for Michael Carrick and his players. Manchester United entered the clash against arch-rivals Leeds United, aiming to secure all 3 points, but what they produced was a disjointed, uninspired display, completely outclassed by the visitors' discipline. The 2-1 defeat was not merely about dropped points. It served as a warning sign of the structural decline in the system Carrick has been striving to build. Here are 4 key lessons drawn from this bitter defeat. 1. A massive void without Mainoo. The importance of Mainoo has never been more evident than in this loss. His composure, tactical awareness, and ability to escape pressure in tight spaces have been the glue holding Manchester United together this season. Without Mainoo, Carrick's midfield completely lost its balance. The remaining players struggled to progress the ball from defense into attack. They frequently resorted to safe sideways passes or recycling possession back to the goalkeeper, instead of attempting line-breaking passes. Mainoo's ability to link play and relieve defensive pressure was sorely missed, leaving Manchester United ineffective against an energetic and aggressive Leeds side. Number 2, a fatal flaw in transitional play. The biggest issue behind Manchester United's collapse was their weakness in transitions. Every time possession was lost, the team's structure was exposed, leaving huge gaps for Leeds United to exploit on the counterattack. United's defenders reacted too slowly to danger, while the midfield failed to track back in time to provide cover. On the attacking side, transitions from defense to attack also lacked speed and precision. Final actions were often mistimed or broke down due to poor coordination between players. This imbalance between attack and defense made Manchester United extremely vulnerable, and Leeds fully capitalized on it to dominate possession and create a stream of dangerous chances. 3. Manuel Ugarte's disastrous performance in midfield. Manuel Ugarte endured a nightmare performance, completely overwhelmed by Leeds United's high-pressing system. Expected to act as the midfield anchor providing stability and control, the Uruguayan instead looked slow and easily bypassed. In physical duels, he was consistently outmuscled, leaving Manchester United's defense exposed under constant pressure. Not only was he ineffective defensively, but his distribution was also a major concern. His passes lacked sharpness, often putting teammates under pressure or directly conceding possession. In a match that demanded authority in midfield, Ugarte's struggles allowed Leeds to take complete control of the game. The most worrying aspect of Manchester United's performance was their lack of intensity and energy. Carrick's side played at an inexplicably slow tempo. Off-the-ball movement was minimal, limiting passing options for the player in possession. In the final third, creativity completely vanished as attacking players appeared lifeless. They frequently overcomplicated situations, hesitated on the ball, allowing Leeds defenders to close down space and organize effectively. Without high intensity and a clear attacking plan, Manchester United were unable to break down a disciplined, deep defensive block from the visitors. This defeat was the price for a performance lacking fire, determination, and fully deserving of criticism from the fans. Casemiro's final, contradictory dance at Old Trafford. Manchester United's 2-1 defeat to Leeds United at Old Trafford this early morning, UK time, left a bitter taste for the Red Devils supporters. Amid the overall disappointment, Casemiro stood out as a symbol of relentless effort, a rare bright spot in a team that was otherwise overwhelmed by their fierce rivals. Leeds United dominated from the first half, pushing Manchester United onto the back foot before Lisandro Martinez received a straight red card after the break. In the midst of adversity, the Brazilian star demonstrated his class with a dramatic goal to reduce the deficit. He positioned himself intelligently to meet Bruno Fernandes' cross, finishing with precision, reminiscent of the many times he has rescued the team in the past. Post-match statistics highlighted Casemiro's significant influence on United's attacking play. Only striker Benjamin Sesko registered more shots on target than the 34-year-old veteran. In aerial duels, the former Real Madrid star was dominant, winning 4 out of 5 contests. He also recorded 4 key passes, second only to Captain Fernandes, proving his vision and attacking contribution remained sharp. His fighting spirit was evident as he was fouled 4 times, the highest among all players on the pitch. However, signs of physical decline and inconsistency are becoming increasingly clear. Casemiro lost possession 15 times, reflecting instability under pressure. His pass completion rate stood at just 78%, relatively low for an experienced central midfielder. He was also among the 3 Manchester United players who made errors leading directly to opposition shots. Defensively, he remained committed, recording 3 clearances and 2 crucial interceptions to ease pressure on a struggling backline. Yet, he failed to complete a single successful tackle and was dribbled past twice, figures matching teammate Diogo Dalot, highlighting the difficulties he faced against Leeds' high-tempo style. Overall, this match perfectly illustrated why Casemiro remains vital to Manchester United, while also explaining why the club may consider parting ways with him at the end of the season. He fought like a true warrior on a difficult day for the red half of Manchester. However, the very best moments of his career were left behind at the Bernabeu.